Moikka! It's Sunday again and I have to tell you something. This time setting up the lighting in here, because I don't have any professional lighting or anything and I don't have a video studio or anything, it was so hard. Like, just setting up the lighting in this spot was absolutely a nightmare. Yeah, you should see what's around me. It looks like a mess, but I had to like put these reflective surfaces and stuff like that. And I don't have any reflectors, so they are just like some paintings that haven't been painted, so they are white. But yeah, that was horrible. But anyways, it's Sunday, and that means that Life Outside the Circle has updated about 13 hours ago. So a lot of people have commented, and now it's time for me to react to those comments. And also this time, at the end of the episode, I put my YouTube name in there. So like before, like yesterday, I had like, I don't know, 60 subscribers on YouTube. Now there's over 200. So that's good, that's good. I mean, I am not a YouTuber, so I don't know what I'm doing with those. But if they are people who read my comic and want to see my comments on their comments, then that's wonderful. But yeah, every time my partner chooses the comments for me, I do not choose the comments myself. If I would choose them, that would make no sense. Like, I have to react to them. I have to see them the first time in here on this video. So yeah, the comments have been chosen by my partner, and now I will read them. She told me there was a couple of comments where people like, read this comment on your video, but like, I don't, like, it's not up to me. I am not the one who chooses which comments do I read. Anyways, let's start from the first comment, which is by Alicia Bryce, I don't know. Alicia, yeah, that's your name. Juha uses confession, becomes confused. Some uses focus energy, becomes pumped, ready for action. Yeah, I am a huge Pokemon fan, just so you know. I just have to come out of the closet for you right now. Yeah, Juha becomes confused. Yeah, he's always confused, I think. There's like, yeah, he's just always confused. But that is true that Sami became really pumped because he's like, I will make him confess so hard. Alright, let's see. Alex Legay. Sami can break me anytime. I hope not. Well, if Sami is just like breaking you, like in a way that you're like, oh my god, Sami, I have to tell you I am in love with you, then that's fine. But if he's like gonna break your heart or something, then that would be horrible. And I wouldn't want Sami to do that to anyone. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, an author. Why wait for someone to come out of their shell when you can break it with a hammer? Yeah. I don't know, maybe Sami is a little bit of a problematic person in here, being like, I respect your boundaries, but also I have this hammer and I am going to break you. Yeah. I mean, Sami is trying to do a positive thing to get Juha to confess his feelings, but then again, hammer might not be the way to go. So, take notes. Yeah. The Lost Soul. When you're so gay you can't even confess straight. That was a really good comment. I like this one. Thank you. Thank you, The Lost Soul, for leaving this beautiful comment. Yeah. Juha couldn't even confess straight. He can't even keep a straight face when talking to Sami. Yeah. Yeah. Poor Juha. Let's see, next one. Tyler89888. You know you're competitive when you want to utterly crush your crush. Yeah. Sami is quite a competitive person, but then again, he has been very pleased with having only like 212 fans or whatever it was. I think actually his fan amount had just increased. It was over 300 now. But yeah, like he's not very competitive in that way. Like he's just fine with not having millions of Instagram followers. But when it comes to just like personal relationships, he's quite competitive. I like Juha should ask Sami to be like all right, let's do a competition, like who can lift more weights, and then Sami would be like, oh my god, I will do this so hard, and Juha could be just like, those muscles, that's beautiful. He could fool him, or he could ask him for a sauna competition, like how long can you stay in this hot sauna completely butt naked? That wasn't anything weird, just a normal sauna competition. We are Finnish after all. Yeah. Next one, Phoebe W. Maybe he needs Mayu to lend him a hand with this. Get it? Because she is still playing with that hand. I'll see myself out. Yeah, Mayu could lend a hand. Though yeah, Sami has a ton of those hands, so don't worry. Sami will have a lot of hands to lend himself. Yeah, I don't know. That was a really bad try on like continuing with this joke. This joke was really good. Yeah, no need to see yourself out. You can stay here. Sit next to me in here. Yeah. Next one, Angel Joy. That's a beautiful name for this person. Nah, but like Sami, Juha literally said, I was glad she took the initiative. So if you're waiting for a confession, you'll be waiting for a while. Yeah, Juha was like trying to be like, yeah, I really like people who take the initiative. Oh, that's my kink. And Sami is like, I'm gonna crush you. That's a healthy relationship. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure Sami can try. I mean, Sami is competitive. Sami knows that he can affect Juha in ways we have seen in the comment. Like every time, I don't even know. Sami just has to take his shirt off, and Juha is like, oh my god, I have seen an angel. So, you know, I think Sami should just go to Juha's door and be like, here I am with no shirt on. And that's it. Yeah. Or actually, I think Juha would end up like, he would just faint, and Sami would have to like take care of him for the rest of the day, which is also quite good actually. All right, this comment has a note that this and the next three ones are quite similar, so I'm answering these quite like just briefly and then seeing what I'm gonna say to all of them together. Anyways, Maddie the Stick. Wait, so is Sami to try to get him to confess because he likes him too, or just because he thinks it's fun, or something else? No spoilers. Well, yeah. What do you think? I don't want to say too much, but yeah. Let's see the next one. The Darkest Fox. Does this mean Sami will never love anyone because he lost his trust from his last breakup? Why do you keep talking about Sami's last breakup? There hasn't been no information about any kinds of breakups in the comic. Where do you come up with this? Sami has had a bad breakup. Why? All right. Next one. Cascat. Was anyone else extremely creeped out by Sami when he said he was going to make Juha confess? I never expected Sami to have such dark side. And then there's a reply to this. L Star Girl. Read his shirt. He basically calls himself Ebony Darkness. Yeah, Sami had the shirt from the My Immortal fanfic that it has like the first lines of the My Immortal fanfic, which is like, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way something blah 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 blah. I don't remember it, but yeah, I wrote that many times when I was doing this episode. I was just writing it on his shirt over and over again. Yeah. That was his dark side shirt. And I think, wait, how many comments have I checked? Yeah, these were the ones about Sami's dark side. Oh, one more. Hades Spawn. I don't get what Sami means by "I will break you." Does he mean he likes Juha too, or he's a playboy? Please help. Please help. That was so cute. Please help. I imagine this person saying the "please help" in like just like a normal comment in normal voice, and then "please help." Yeah. Yeah, people are now wondering if Sami is an asshole or a player who just wants Juha to suffer, or maybe he has feelings too. But like right now in the comic, they have been neighbors for about 2 months or so. Like I haven't drawn it all because most of it has been like Juha goes to work, Mayu plays, Sami does art, that's it, you know. So of course I'm like skipping the boring parts on the comic when they don't do anything together, so you know. But you never know what happens in 2 months. Sami might have some feelings for Juha now. Well, you have to wait for the next episode and then you will know. Alright, this is wonderful. I am weird. I think that's the name of this person. These are so weird because like all of your names are just like sentences, but they are made into one word, and then my Finnish brain can't comprehend it. So I'm always weirded out. Anyways, this comment says, "New movie, 50 Shades of Life Outside the Circle." Now I'm imagining, like, okay, now I'm imagining that Juha has this red room in his barn. Like, because I have drawn like a layout of his house, and his house is really tiny. It has 2 bedrooms, one of them is Juha's, one of them is Mayu's, and it has this huge base that is like basically kitchen and living room, and then it has like the hallway, and then it has the toilet and the bathroom, and that's it. That's all he has. So there's no room for the kinky red room in there. But he has a barn, so it could be there. he could, yeah. I'm not talking more about this one. I'm just skipping to the next one. That was, I came up with ideas that were not safe for anything. Yeah. Next one, THB. I nearly fell out of my chair when I read Sami's shirt. Preps won't get this. Hashtag preps won't get this. Yeah, preps won't get this. It was Sami's dark side shirt when Sami was showing his dark side where he wants to destroy Juha. Or destroy Juha's self-respect so that he confesses. Okay, that was horrible. Yeah, but yeah, it was the culmination of his dark side where he is darkness, dementia, raven, way, something. I don't remember the character's name. Anyways, yeah, let's go to the next one. Sienna S. I want to follow Sami's Instagram. Mr. Author Person, any chance of Sami having an official Insta we can follow? Totally understand if it's a no, that would be a lot of extra work. I am actually, like, I have been thinking about doing this. And I have been thinking about doing it in a way that it would be the collection, or like it would have Instagram pictures that I draw, of course, but everyone could just send me their fan art, and they would be like, if they do a fan art that is like Sami's Instagram photo, then they could send them to me, and I could like write just like captions that would be in character for Sami. Like you would draw a picture where Sami is looking at the mountains, and I could like just come up with a caption for your art where I'm like something like, what would Sami say about the mountains? He would say, oh, I love visiting Nepal. He's at the Alps, not in Nepal. Yeah, I love being in Nepal. It's so hashtag authentic in here, and the food is great, and the people are so hashtag authentic, and I don't know. Just random stuff like that. Things that Sami would say, because everything is hashtag authentic for him. Actually, fun fact, when I was coming up with a name for the comic, one of my favorite names for the comic was #authentic, and that would have been the name of the comic. But then I was like, alright, if people want to Google search my comic, that's gonna be hard, so let's just make it Life Outside the Circle. Yeah. But yeah, I would love to do Sami's Instagram thing, and if you want to, just like send me your like fan arts, and I will make an Instagram when I have enough fan arts that I can share there, because right now I don't like, I have some, but like they are not very like Instagram photos. But yeah, and don't worry about your art skills. Like, I love all kinds of fan art. It doesn't have to be like this is drawn by a professional digital painter. No, I have gotten fan arts and I have loved every single one of them. Like, even if some of them are by professionals and some of them are by hobbyists or just like beginning artists, and I just love all of them so much. So yeah, I can like put, like, you can just like send them on any social media, especially on Twitter. I am always on Twitter. You have the, I will put my Twitter link on the description. And that was all. Let me see. What? Was that all? Yeah, that was all. I had to check because like I'm never sure, because sometimes my phone kind of like misses half of the comments, and then I am like almost stopping, and then my partner over there is like, no, continue, and I'm like, oh, where are the rest of the comments? All right. But anyways, I wanted to do one more thing at the end, and that is to thank my patrons. I have launched my Patreon in January, and right now I have 51 patrons, and I have this list of all of their names, and I am going to thank all of my patrons right now, because like really these people are the ones who are like my super fans. They are fans enough that they are actually like buying stuff from me, because like on my Patreon you get all kinds of exclusive stuff anyways. So yeah, I really appreciate that. So I want to personally thank all of you, and I printed this list because there is over 50 of you, and I wouldn't remember everyone. I'm like super worried that I would miss someone, and then it would be horrible. But anyways, I will read all of your names and thank all of you. All right, so Alejandro Lee, Anna Force, Annie Ho, Bethany Partnett, Blake Rhodes, Brookie Bain, Bryn Harrelson, Camila Acciardo, I hope I pronounced that right. Alright, Charlie Higson, C.R. Mollies, Danny, Elizabeth Johansson Hallin, Elizabeth Murray, Emmy Riikka, Ivan Clark, Fleeing by Night, Gareth V, Hedger Yoder, Jameson Hampton, Jason Vodika, Jelena Kivinen, Johanna Jouppila, Katriina Koponen, Keila, Kristin Kinsel, Maria Christina Azifri, Marika Äijö, Martin, Megan Sandiford, May Lien Miller, Mitja Ström, Needles, Olivia Walsh, Patrick Jackson, Rutto Tohtori, Ryysitar, Sara Valta, Sarah Jane MB, Scribbling Obso, Sheika Luktu, Solar Gemini, Sonja Helin, Steph, Stube, Säikky Secrets, Taija Lumitähti, Tikaka, Tracy Campbell, Tubbs, Vilja Sala, and Wednesday Ash. That was all of them. And like, really, you guys are awesome, because you are making so many things possible for me. Like, yeah. This is like amazing. Like, I have been telling my patrons every now and then that what have I used the Patreon money for. Like, the first time I got some Patreon money, I paid a colorist to do me like a wonderful, beautiful banner illustration, like coloring. I had drawn the illustration myself, but the coloring was done by another artist, just to like, it was a Life Outside the Circle picture. So now we have finally something in color, because the comic itself is black and white. And next month I will use the Patreon money to print Silly Ghost comic. like a small, like this size comic, you know. So that's gonna happen thanks to these people. So yeah, thank you for all of you. And you will have the link to my Patreon in the description. Yeah, but yeah, that's about it. I will see you next week, because next week's episode is going to be yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, I had so much trouble trying not to give you spoilers, because yeah, you ask such good questions and the questions make me want to give out spoilers. I hope you enjoyed this video yet again. Oh, and I need to show you. Look at my shirt. Poop emoji with a pizza background and galaxy. I think this is something Sami would wear. I mean, Sami would just like do this to get it like lower. He wants you have to see his boobs. Alright, anyways, I will see you next week. Moikka!